I was interested in getting involved with the Student Feed Board, mostly because of all of the impact that I've seen it make over the past 3 years. The Feed Board was a brand new body my freshman year. So being a freshman in UPUA, I got to watch leaders in my organization and leaders in other organizations kind of build this brand new institution. Really talking about like what shared governance truly looks like with regards to student fee dollars, which is really exciting. An overarching reason why is because I really do believe students should have a say with where their money is going to, what type of programs are we funding, making sure that we're really enhancing the out-of-class experience so that every student at University Park can really love campus and love life outside of the classroom. My main responsibility as fee board chair is to reach out to the different units on campus that typically request fee allocations every year, as well as reach out to new units who might be requesting fees for the first time. Then set up a schedule where they will come into the full fee board, present their budgets for the year, how their fees would benefit the entire student body, and then basically facilitate conversation amongst the rest of the fee board about how we should allocate money and to what specific units. With that, I also help fill in the kind of the strategic plan for the fee board for the year, trying to fulfill some of our overarching initiatives. I was miserable for 46 hours. And so that might sound like a really big exaggeration because it is. But I had a rough time dancing in Thom, like really rough time. But what got me through it the entire time was obviously the kids and just getting to watch the smiles on their faces as we played with them, as we danced with their families, things like that. And also my support network. I remember getting all of my mail, I think it was like late Saturday night, and just like sobbing from like all the support I got from home. Really got me through the full 46 hours. As student life chair in UPUA, I have a pretty unique relationship with a lot of the student affairs departments who are coming into the fee board and requesting allocations. So for example, I work very closely with CAPS, who obviously is a very large receiver of student fee dollars, so I really have a unique understanding of their needs and their wants for the year. I've also sat on different committees within UPUA, like facilities, so I have a pretty strong understanding of how the facilities debt plays into different workings on campus, and as well as the needs of campus rec. So most Penn State students and alum probably don't even know of this alum, but I would have to get dinner with the Hulk. So Bruce Banner is one of the very few comic characters in history who went to Penn State and did research here. So I love the Avengers, so I would definitely get dinner with the Hulk. So like I mentioned, the fee board is only 3 years old. There are a lot of institutional problems right now that we still need to resolve. So holes within our operational codes and our handbook. So probably my biggest job is to fill in those gaps, look at how we can standardize our processes to make sure that we are most effectively setting up our fee board, but also fee boards for years to come. I am like the world's biggest Harry Potter nerd, so like I probably watch a little too much Harry Potter. I've seen each of the movies probably 100 times each, and that might sound like an exaggeration, but my roommate Jake Griggs could probably confirm that for you. So yeah, at night I go home, put on a movie, knock myself right out to Harry Potter. I think my favorite entity that we fund through the student fee board would have to be CAPS. A couple of years ago, we had a serious mental health crisis here on campus, and the student fee board was the one that really stepped up and was really a driving force to make sure that CAPS received the proper fee funding. In the past year, we've gotten to see like extreme amounts of increase in their services throughout the year. So they are seeing, I believe, like 25% more students per year because of the funding that the fee board was able to provide. I would say there's really two ways that the average student can get involved with the fee board. The first one is to vote in your student government elections. So the fee board is made up of 5 at-large members, 4 UPUA members, and then 3 GPSA members. So students are really electing the majority of people who do so in the fee board. So vote in the elections each March. They're super important. And then with that, a much more hands-on way that students can get involved is by taking advantage of our liquidity program. So students can basically come to us and we can help pay for different travel expenses up front. So as long as you've already received UPAC funding for your student organization to go to conferences or just trips in general, we can pay up front so you don't have to put it on your personal credit cards. So if I could be a dinosaur, I would be an Argentinosaurus because they had like the biggest appetite out of any dinosaur, and they were so hungry all the time that their environments like started to like change and shift around them to like fulfill their needs. So yeah, I would be an Argentinosaurus.